Researchers aiming to develop and validate new gene editing-based therapeutic approaches have gotten a substantial financial investment. Jackson Laboratory has received a grant worth $22.8 million from the National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke. The work being done revolves around 4 different neurological conditions, including spinal muscular atrophy, Friedreich's ataxia, Huntington's disease, and Rett syndrome. It hopes to revolutionize treatment for at least one of these diseases and subsequently provide a path forward for not just the other 3, but a range of other genetic diseases as well.
There is just this gap, from the knowledge of what we have and the ability to build these technologies to the actual treatment in these patients. And we think that developing these types of therapeutics and these modalities is just going to, bridge that gap, in ways that we haven't really seen before. So we're excited not only about the technology, but I think mostly we're excited for the patients because I think this is going to be incredibly meaningful for them.
If you'd like the chance to learn more about the work happening at Jackson Lab, you can follow the link on our website.